Okay, this is a video I wanted to do a long time ago, and it is my breast pump review. And I'm getting rid of it now, so I guess it's either now or never that I do this video, but I kind of wanted to show you what I all had for breastfeeding, exclusive pumping, and whatnot. So I'm just going to go over the breast pump for starters. It is the Medela pump and style, the backpack style, and it has the pump in here, and this flap goes over and it velcros in. There's a little pouch here, and then this whole thing zippers off. There's a space right here, and that's where your battery pack would go. And then this plugs in here, and that's what powers your pump. It has a little case for the battery pack to go in, and then you would just slide that in there, and it stores in there. So that's that. One of my must-haves for Jackson was a nipple shield. It looks like this. It's really just a flimsy piece of plasticky material, but it's what helped us with breastfeeding because he was preemie and had some latching problems, and this helped tremendously. So if anybody's having latching problems and just wants to give up, I suggest trying one of these before you do. I have tons of these 4-ounce Medela bottles. This one went to a manual pump, which I used for a while, but yeah, I have tons of them. I like these. Here, I'll show you side by side. They're both Medela brand, but I like these better. If you can see, you can't hardly see the ounce markings on here, but on this one it's really easy to read. So I got a ton of those, and those were what I would keep in the fridge, and then anything beyond that I would freeze. I got 2 sets of tubing. This is the power cord that goes into your wall to power it, so you don't have to run on battery. I got these, but I never really used them. They're the steamer bags that Medela brand has. Yeah, I just didn't really use them too much. But you put your parts in there, your shields, your tubing, whatnot, and it goes up to 20 uses. You check it off each time. Anyway, those I had, but I didn't really use. I didn't care for them. Lansano clean and condition cloths, I never used those, obviously. It was just a sample pack. And then I have a whole ton of breast shields. Some of them are one piece where let me see if I can find one. Like this is a one piece one. The whole thing is just one piece. And then there's ones like this. And I got 2 different sizes. Use this with Trevor and Parker, and then with Jackson I had to go up a size. So I have all of those. Some more tubing. Some membranes. And if any of you guys, I feel so stupid after learning this, but if any of you guys have this pump, or any pump really, that has these little white membranes, they're the little flappy things right here, and it causes the suction. Well, I was losing suction on my pump, and I couldn't find anything wrong. I didn't see any tears or any wearing on this, and that's why I ended up getting a manual pump, a manual pump, because I thought my electric pump was ruined. I was wrong. I just needed to plop a couple more of these on, brand new ones. So, if you're having suction problems, change out your membranes. A couple more. I don't know why I ended up with so many of these things, but toss them over there. These I would keep on my nightstand, and they're just for your bottles to sit in. They're bases. That's all they are. And I got all of my paperwork and manuals and everything that goes with the pump. And this is the one I used in the hospital, the Symphony and Lactina one. And then this is what I ended up buying. So that is all of my pumping supplies, minus my breast milk storage bags, which I use Lansnow bags. I found they worked the best for me. But I wanted to show you guys these two. These are two different brands. A lot of you have heard of the Lansnow nipple cream, and this is the Medela Tender Care Lanolin. I use both, and to be honest, I would suggest, if I know a lot of people say, you know, with cracked nipples, sore nipples, that this hurts to put on. And it really did for me. It was hard for me to even put this on. It hurt. It was painful. It was sticky. It was hard to get on, to rub it on. It wasn't smooth at all. Like, you can see when I squeeze, it's really hard in there. It's really sticky. And then here's the Medela brand, and you can just see it's really smooth. And it lasts just as long as the Lansnow brand, but I like the Medela brand better because it was less painful to put on. And I would even put this on right before I pumped. So if any of you are exclusively pumping, it is okay to put this on right before you pump, and it will help ease your pain tremendously. So this pump has gone through me and my niece. We both used it. I trust her. She trusts me. Anyway, so altogether it has gone through 6 kids, and that started almost 9 years ago, and the thing is still running strong. And I would suggest, if you have the money, to go ahead and buy one of these kind of pumps. It's really, really nice. It's trustworthy. The only things I've ever had to replace on it are these membrane things, and I have never had an issue with it. And like I said, 9 years later, it's still running strong, no issues. Now here in the front, see, it says max and minimum. That's for your suction power. You can turn it down or turn it up. And then here is where you put your tubing. So it's a double pump, double electric pump. But I would always have an issue where one side would fill up faster than the other, and I'd want to continue pumping on the other side. So what you do then is you take this off and you cap that one, and then it turns into a one-sided pump. And when you want it to be 2 again, you just put that, and then you can connect your hoses there. So that's the pump itself. The bag I have, I used to put a picture of Jackson or Trevor Parker, whoever was the baby at the time, put a picture of them in here, a picture of them nursing, and it would help me with letdown, because while I was pumping, I would look at the picture, and that's what would help me let down. And then in here's a really nice big compartment, and it's thick. I would put the bags of milk that I pumped, or these, and I had a little cooler thing, which I don't know whatever happened to it, but it would just set nice in there, and that's what I used that for while I was at work. And then I'd zip it up, and it would stay cold till I got home. And in the side here is just a little pocket. You can keep whatever. So yeah. Oh, and in the back, there's a, right here, there's a pocket too. And apparently, I have a video game in there. But anyway, so that's my overall experience with the Medela breast pump. I really, really liked it. And the creams that I used, and this was the winner. So overall, that's it, and I'm looking to either get rid of it or donate it or sell it or do something with it. I just haven't quite decided. All I've decided is it doesn't need to be sitting around my house anymore since I'm done with kids. So that's all, guys. Bye.